Best regards, my name is Juan Lizcano Ariza, and this is my video presentation for the course Foreign Language Acquisition and Learning. In this time, I will present the video activity for the phase 5, and I will answer some questions presented in the phase 5 book guide. The first question is, what was the most valuable experience from your teaching practice? I am not part of the students that much to have personal practices. I matriculated courses before that period, but I can speak about the simulated practice environment. For me, the most valuable experience is work with an hypothetical case, because I think that the most way to learn how to do the things is knowing what type of situations we can face in the real world. And these situations, these possible situations, we see mainly in hypothetical cases. If we know what are the hypothetical situations, if we know what are the situations that we can face in the classroom, we are prepared to face that situation. Second question, how did your view of language acquisition evolve during the course? Okay, must change some idea in my head. This course led me to have a deeper view of how the language acquisition works. I know that the language, I know before the course that the language learning have a very strong relation with the environment, with the behavior, with our family behavior, with our cultural place. And for me, that is a very important part for the for the learning process. But with this course, I can see deeper talks about this concept. Now I can identify some theories. I can understand why these concepts that I understood before work in real world. And for me, is a very well development of my knowledge, because the most way to destroy an idea is don't know how to defend it. And knowing how this theory works in real world is the most important part of how my viewing of language acquisition evolved during the course. Third question, which activity from the Agora posters inspired you most and why? Well, this is a very funny story with the Agora. In the day of the Agora presentation, I had the idea to join my father to OIBA was the 9 o'clock, and I thought that the Agora meeting was at 10 o'clock. But fortunately, my father said me that no, I go to home because in Oiba it's very difficult to find transport, so no, I don't go with him. And when I go to my house, I turn on the computer, open the page of the unit, and see that I was wrong. So I'm joined to the Agora meeting some late, but I'm joined to the Agora meeting. And the first activity presentation in the Agora for me was the most significant for me, not only for be the first presentation that I see, but for me a more perfect work compared with my very poorly proposal. For me, the activity of use AI as a tool to learning English is a very good, very good way to learn English. This activity was presented by the group 6. The members of that group was Julie, Zuli Toro, Nicolas Fernandez, and Liliana Hernandez. Credit for him for a very well presented work. And that idea of use AI as a tool for learning is a proposal that I am very agree with that proposal. For what? For why? Is because AI is a tool that is very new compared with other tools in our environments, learning environments. And as a new tool, that's significant, a new way to learn. Years ago, we don't have computers, we don't have smartphones, we don't have anything of these technologies that we in modern days are using. And when these tools started to be implemented on our daily lives, that changed our way to learn. And for me, AI is very similar to that technology revolution. And finally, what do you take away from the Agora event as a future teacher? Principally is the way of how to present the things. I am very bad at creating slides, very bad creating infographics, very bad creating summaries, and seeing how these companions create material using AI tools and maybe other type of tools, for me is a valuable thing that I need to take. I remember in a comic, Civil War, that the most important part of the comic is not only the history, is the drawing. A comic can be very well written, but if the comic is very bad at drawing, nobody will read that comic. And this is part of the teaching. If we don't know how to present or learning material or teaching material, we cannot teach the students. For me, is the thing that I take from this Agora meeting. Is what I learned from this Agora meeting. So this is all for today, and thanks for everything, for this course, for these attentions. Very sorry if someday I give to somebody some problems, but I can be a better man in the future. Thanks for watching and have a good night.